Hello everybody, we're going to return here for standard 12.1, getting math here in our numbers. I can identify and evaluate perfect squares and square roots. Let's take a look. So, to square a number, we're going to multiply the number by itself. Perfect square is a square of any integer. Okay? So what's that mean? Well, here we have some. We should be able to do most of these. So we have 1 squared. So 1 squared is 1 times 1, which is 1. 2 squared, 2 times 2, which is 4. 3 squared would be 3 times 3, which is 9. 4 squared would be 4 times 4, which is 16. 5 squared is 5 times 5, which is 25. Stop circling. Let's go back to the circle. And then we're just going to keep going. 6 times 6 equals 36. 7 times 7 equals 49. 8 times 8 equals 64. 9 times 9 equals 81. 10 times 10 equals 100. 11 times 11 equals 121. 12 times 12 equals 144. 13 times 13 equals 169. 14 times 14 is going to make 196. And 15 times 15 is going to make 225. Boy, that's a lot. We're going to talk about finding that other ways in just a second, but just multiplying together, you can do all that work with your calculator. So here's next. The opposite of squaring a number is finding a square root. And so here's some examples here. Look, so 2 squared, or 2 times 2 is 4. A square root of that, of 4, is 2. It's just doing the opposite. 3 squared is 9. Square root of 9, 3. 4 squared is 16. The square root of 16, 4. Right? See how that works? We're just undoing that square. So let's go back and do this again. So the square root, that's what this sign is. That's the radical, right? The square root of 1 is 1. Oops. Get a different color this time. Square root of 1 is 1. Still not working. There we go. Square root of 1 is 1. Square root of 4 is 2. Square root of 9 is 3. Square root of 16 is 4. And you can do these on your calculator. Look for the square root sign, this radical. 25, the square root of 25 is 5. Square root of 36 is 6. Notice we're just going backwards from what we did before. 49 is 7. The square root of 64 is 8. Square root of 81 is 9. Square root of 100 is 10. Square root of 121 is 11. Square root of 144 is 12. Square root of 169 is 13. Square root of 196, 14. Square root of 225, 15. Right? You're just going to type it in square root. We're just finding that number. What number is repeated in multiplication to make these numbers? Right? So, if you have a multiplication chart, which you guys always get, let me switch and put on a highlighter. Put on a highlighter here. These numbers are the answers to our square, right? 3 times 3, 9. 4 times 4, 16. 5 times 5 is 25. 6 times 6, 36. 49, 64, 81, 100, 121, 144, 169, 196, 225, and so on. It follows this line. If you have one that's got 40 by 40, you should be able to tell us what 36 squared is, right? Remember to use it the other direction. You're just going to go straight up and straight to the right of these numbers here. If we give you any other number, if you can go straight up and straight to the, not to the right, to the left, excuse me. If you can go straight up and straight to the left and get the same number, that means it is a square. If not, you have to do some estimating, and that's how we get that. So, we're going to estimate these, and here's how we're going to do it. We want to talk about the square root of 27. So, is 27 on here? No. But let's look at this corner one again, right? So we have 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, and 49. Let's write the ones that are closest. So we have 25. So we're going to say the square root of 27 is also the square root of 25, or the square root of, the next one up, 36. So the square root of 27 is closer to the square root of 25. So if we round the square root and to the nearest integer, our answer is going to be 5. Alright, let's add something here. So we have the square root of 27. Square root of 25 is less than square root of 27. Square root of 27 is less than square root of 36. It's closer to the 25, right? 25 plus 2 is 27. 27 plus 2 is only 29, so 36 is still a ways off of there. We want to go with that one, 25. Square root of 25 is 5. Let's do that again. So now we have the square root of 18. Square root of 18 in the middle. Down, the first perfect square from that is 16. The next perfect square up is 25. So we know that 18 is closer to 16. That makes our answer 4, because the square root of 16 is 4. Alright? So let's do another one. Here we have the square root of 10 in the middle. Square root of 10. 10 is like in this area, so the next one down is 9. Next one up is 16. 10 is closer to 9, so our answer here is going to be the square root of 9, which is 3, is our estimate. 48. Oh, let's do it again. Let's do black this time. Square root of 48 in the middle. Square root up there, square root up here. 48, 16, 25, 36. Ooh, 49 is up 1. 36 is down 1. This time it's actually closer to the bigger number. So we're square root of 49 is 7. 7 is going to be our answer. Alright, so you're estimating. We just want to find the one it's closest to. You can use your chart for that, alright? Homework. Here's what we're doing. We want you to finish perfect squares. We've just done all these. Then you're going to find square roots. We've also done all of these. Then you're going to estimate, just like we did at the end right here. Right? On the back, we're going to have you practice this. We're going to have you practice the rules for exponents, right, and simplifying. Okay? All right. There's answers are posted.